Let me show you how to use DentoAI, the world's first AI scribe and case acceptance platform. It is very, very easy to use. So in the morning during the huddle, you will have your TC enter all the new consults for the day. So you can press this and let's say Kelly Clark. And you can put kelly@gmail.com. So she'll enter everything, and then there's one button to start the consult before she enters the TC room. You can press Billy Braces, start consult. And there's also just one button where you can start the audio, whether it's on an iPad or an iPhone or a laptop. And you press play. So, Billy, it's great to see you. I know that you did a phase one treatment with us. It was a Hyrax expander, and now you're almost ready to go to college. Let's see if you need a phase two treatment. So your class 2 molars and canines on the right, class 1 molars and canines on the left. Your overjet is 6 millimeters, overbite is 4 millimeters. You have a unilateral posterior crossbite on the right side, and upper has 4 millimeter spacing, lower has 3 millimeters of crowding. Your upper midline is 2 millimeters to the left, lower midline is 1 millimeter to the left. TMJ, there is no pain, there's popping, and there is a tongue thrust habit. So I think with your crossbite and the spacing, we should definitely fix everything before you go off to college. Your option number one is to do Invisalign, class 2 rubber bands on the right side. Treatment time is 18 to 24 months. Your treatment plan number two is we can extract the upper right four, braces, class 2 rubber bands. Treatment time will be 24 to 30 months. I think the first option is a little bit less invasive, but you do have to be very compliant about wearing the rubber bands when you're at and the Invisalign when you're at school. So have a discussion with your mom. Know your mom expressed interest in care credit, so we'll let the TC talk to her, and then we'll discover the best plan for you. And then you just press the red button, you stop. So during the consult, what DentoAI makes it really easy is that your TC doesn't need to be checking boxes. Your TC can make eye contact. Your TC can be doing other things. The TC doesn't even have to be in the room when the consult is happening. And basically, very, very detailed notes would be taken. So here is everything. The class 2 subdivision on the right is talked about unilateral posterior crossbite. The social history is captured as well. Option 1, option 2. We have 4 tabs: the chart, the patient education, referring dentist, and then the personalized profile. So this is a chart. All you have to do is just copy and paste, and you can put in whichever PMS you're using. Then we have the patient education. This is a great tab, especially for new TCs, because a lot of it it will explain what is a unilateral posterior crossbite, what is a tongue thrust habit. So the TC can be someone who's very new, who's great with people, but they'll need a lot of dental knowledge in order to be a successful TC. And as long as the TC can read, you'll be able to convey the knowledge and be able to successfully sell the case to the patient. On top of that, this function also has Spanish and any other language that you might have, depending on the area that you work in. And with the Spanish, essentially you don't really need a translator in the room anymore. So this will really help in order for the same day starts if you have patients with a language barrier. We also have a referring dentist tab. So with the referring dentist tab, let's say the patient chooses option number 2. So you could just send this treatment option out, and we know that the referring dentist needs to extract the upper right premolar. And this will go out to referring dentist on the same day. Everything can be downloaded, and basically this letter can be emailed same day. It doesn't have to wait any time. And then this is the Spanish version that I was talking about. And this can also be downloaded similarly. Then we also have the summary. So what will happen is, let's say the patient chose option 2 here. So you can write extraction, upper first premolar, and then treatment cost, let's say it's 6,000. Cover insurance is 2,000. Friends and family discount, let's say it's 200. Sister calls to the clinic. Press next. And then we have a payment slider that's very similar to a lot of the other payment sliders on the market, but this is completely free and it's included in our software. So let's say they want 24 months. So then you can do whichever amount, 370 down payment, $142. And then they can press accept payment. Say it's the same day start, they can press the 24th. They can press the 24th, you can press select date. And so your front desk can actually see this. So they can go to the treatment design, patient summary. The front desk will have all of this information of when the patient's starting treatment, how much to collect. The front desk they don't need a handoff from the TC anymore. The TC can literally walk the patient to a front and the patient could just be waiting there. The doctor will also see this. And so the front desk will know how much to collect. It's the same day start. And then they can just book everything. And then the doctor is also prepared that this patient probably needs SEPs. And because they're getting extractions and then they're getting braces for their next appointment. So everything is really, really streamlined, starting from the TC room, and it just minimizes the number of touch points you need because everything is on the web and everyone's connected in real time through the web portal and the app. So the software is really easy. There's not much training that needs to be done. Literally anybody can use the software because it's very, very intuitive. And that's our DentoAI.